Hey guys, Notorious here, and welcome back to another Fallout 76 video. Now today I'm going to be going over caps, and basically how to obtain them, the best ways to do it that I've learned, and overall just my full understanding of caps. I'm here to pull things together and basically settle all the other videos that multiple people have of all different ways, and they're all crazy and random, and a lot of them are like, well, no crap, you would do that because that makes sense, or there's no reason to do that because there's other better ways, and blah 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 blah. So basically, let's just get straight into it. So getting caps in this game is a pain. All of us know this. And there aren't any really good ways to do it. You can't do glitches, you can't do duplication, or Bethesda's going to go ahead and delete your account and 86 your character, and you're no longer going to be playing Fallout 76. So, I have come up with some ways that are the best ways I have come to understand to make caps. Now, I'm reading from my notes, as everyone should know. I don't read from scripts, and I've already tried doing this like 4 times, and I messed up. So let's just take it slow and take it from the top. Alright, so selling to vendors. There's multiple things you guys can sell to the vendors here in Fallout 76. Now the only problem is every vendor only has 1,400 caps, and they are all linked. They will not be giving us any higher amount of caps besides 1,400. Even if you sold to them, their number is going to stay the same. It's not like any other Fallout game where the vendor has like 300 caps and then you sell it all to them and then you buy a bunch of ammo and all of a sudden they're up to 500. It doesn't work that way in this game. They have a set number of 1,400 caps, and that is the most caps you're probably going to be able to get unless you do other versions of ways of getting caps, which I have tried. Believe me, I have searched the entire game for every cap stash. I've tried that way. I've looked all around the entire map and found areas where there's caps on the ground, on the floor. I've tried that. It doesn't work. It doesn't work because every vendor, just like the game, has a 24-hour period of resetting. So any cap stash you grab, any vendor that you sell to has 24 hours before it resets. So doing it is just it's not efficient. But the efficient way to do this, of course, would be to sell them directly. Alright, so first off, I'm going to be going over the few things you guys probably should sell to them and the best ways to do it exactly. So first up is going to be purified water. Many of you guys already know this. I actually have purified water on me. I only sell about 100 to 200 of this at a time, and the reason why is because if you sell 100 purified water, you only get 500 caps for it. That is a great amount of caps. If you sell 200, that's automatically 1,000. So you have already taken away 1,000 out of his 1,400 caps. Another great way to do this, if you don't want to sell purified water, you guys can sell gold and silver, which I have on me. Gold and silver. It's at the very bottom. Gold and silver both sell for 2 caps. Now, hear me out about this before you go any further. The reason why you want to sell purified water and gold and silver is there are areas where you can build your bases to have gold and silver. Now, when you sell gold and silver, about 100 of it, that's 200 caps. If you sell 200 of it, that's 400 caps. You sell your 200 purified water, 200 gold or silver, that's automatically 1,400 caps with very little effort. Now, I will display a map for you guys here so you guys can see it, or you guys can go ahead and look up a resource map, but the one I have is the best one I found. I used to set up a base down here, down in the ash heap. I think it was right here somewhere. Right there, there is a silver mine, and then the way I set up my base, there's enough land to place the land water purification system. And I put like a gate around, and then I put those, and then I had the silver going. So basically that was my money base. So by the time I was done out searching all of Appalachia and doing missions and whatever else I did, by the time I came home, I'm pretty sure the generator is about 36 silver pieces, and then I collected all my purified water, and then I just went back out and did it all again. So that is the fastest and most efficient way I've figured out how to get the 1400 from the vendors. Now, of course, after 24 hours, you just go ahead and do that again, and again, and again, and again, and by the end of the week, you guys should have a tremendous amount of caps, since it takes 24 hours. Now, let's say you guys don't want to do that. Oops, no, not that button. There are other things you guys can sell. Now, all of this is going to require junk, and the best things you guys can sell would be bulk cloth, which I have here, bulk glass, bulk plastic, bulk steel, and ceramic. Now, the reasons why you guys would sell any of these resources instead of keeping them is because they're the most abundant resources in all of Fallout 76. So if you sold your cloth, if you sold 25 of your bulk cloth, since bulk cloth sells at 9 caps, you will make 225 caps. If you sell 50 of it, that's 450, and you sell 100, that's 900 caps just for all that cloth. It's pretty freaking good. Now, bulk glass, which I highly advise if you guys aren't going to be doing anything, sell glass. It's one of besides steel and wood, the most abundant resource in all of Fallout. You guys can go ahead and look up and see what is in it, or what junk has it, but for a quick overview, any bottles, vacuum tubes, and fuses have them. A couple other items do. I think lanterns do. They have some glass in it, glass bowls, but there are some other junk you guys can get in order to get some glass, and then you have to bulk it up in order to sell it, because you can't sell scraps, which are weird. I don't know why they do it, but since bulk glass sells for 10 caps, if you sell 25 of it, that's 250, 50, that's 500, and then if you sell 100 of it, that's 1,000. So really easy way to make 1,000 caps by literally just going out and around and collecting glass. Another way is going to be your bulk plastic. Bulk plastic is an abundant resource, but not as much as steel, glass, and wood. If you sell your bulk plastic, which is 6 caps, if you sell 25 of it, that's 150 caps. Sell 50 of it, that's 300, and then 100 of your bulk plastic is 600 caps. It's not as much as everything else, but it is an alternative if you guys don't have anything else. Now, for your bulk steel. Now, I understand, yes, we use steel for everything, guns, crafting, making your base and stuff, but if you have an overall abundance of it, you guys can sell your bulk steel at 8 caps. If you sell 25 of it, that's 200 caps, 50, that's 400, and then 100 of your bulk steel is 800 caps. Now, a lot of us should have at least bulk steel in the thousands, so imagine just selling what 1,000 of that would be. Easy, it's 800, or sorry, no, that's 900. It was 100 off. But yeah, you can sell that. Now, for the last thing you guys can sell, which is also a super abundance, a bit higher than plastic, but not as much as glass or steel or wood, it's going to be your ceramic. There it is. Ceramic sells for 11 caps each. It's the highest you guys will sell anything for. The only thing that comes close to it is bulk glass. So even selling these two together would be probably one of the best bets to do. If you sell 25 bulk ceramic, that's 272. 50 of it, that's 550. And if you sell 100 of it, that is 1,100 or 1,100 caps automatically. That leaves you with the 300 you got to do with the rest of this vendor. Now, let's say that you choose one of these paths that bring you up to 1,000, so like bulk glass, or if you guys sell bulk steel or purified water. What happens if you don't want to sell any other junk? Well, you guys could be like me and sell aid or food and drinks. So I don't have too much on me, but I can definitely show you what I'm talking about. So the best things you guys can sell would be pre-war food, alcohol, glowing steak, all chems that you're not using, and all useless aid that you guys aren't using. So those are really the main things I sell. So alcohol, most alcohols are anywhere between 1 to 2 caps. You guys can sell, no, not that meat. Pre-war food, so canned coffee is 3 caps. The cotton bites, that's 2. No, you don't want to sell that. That's all precious stuff. You guys can sell the fancy cakes for 3. If you want, you can sell sausage. That's up to you. I don't sell bubble gums because I use those all the time. You guys can sell honeys and honeycombs. Look at that. I got seafood. That's 3 caps. Is there anything else I have on me? Do I have any glowing meat? You guys can also sell anything that does melee damage. So glowing meat is, I think it's dropped by anything glowing pretty much. If you cook it, it makes it sell for 11 caps. So that's a great way to have an abundance of money since you're always killing things. I also sell all the Nuka-Colas, any of them. So I only have Nuka Cherry and Twist on me currently, but a Nuka-Cola Cherry sells for 6. If you have 10 of those, that's 60. I'm not selling my Twists because that has a special property to it. Preserved pie, if you guys would like. I sell pepper, salt, and the sugar since it's 1 cap, but there's a tremendous amount of it in the map. I have potato chips, those are 2. Purified water, always. Let's see what else I got. Do I happen to have any? You can sell spices too, and that's 1 cap, but there's a lot of it around the map, so you can sell that. It's only 1 cap, but more money in your pocket. Sugar bombs is 2. The vegetarian ham, I only know 1 spot to get it. You can sell that for 3. I sell vodka for 1. Whiskey is 1, but yeah, I have 3 of those. Wine is 1. And I think that's all I have. Now for your aid, I sell all chems, so buff out, Rad-X, or that's aid. Buff out the Med-X. I sell glowing blood. I sell the, oh my god, what are they called? The blood packs. I sell all diluted Rad-X and Rad-X itself. Since I have mutations, I can't take it. I keep my normal Radaways and I sell the diluted stuff. Same with stim packs. If you're not a stealth build, you guys can sell stealth boys. But that's pretty much what I do to basically get the rest of the money after I've sold my main resource, which to me is the purified water. And that's pretty much the best you guys can do. Now that is only for your vendors. So the other things you guys can do is we're going to go ahead and run, or I'm just going to fast travel back to it. It's a lot easier. You go to your guys' base and you guys set up a, well, am I inside of it again? Oh, okay, we're good. You guys can set up your own seller or your own vendor itself, the player vendor, this thing or whatever version you guys have. And the things to sell vary if you guys want to make a tremendous amount of money or if you guys have Fallout First or not. So Fallout First is the $100 it's like premium version of Fallout where you guys get an infinite stash space and you can pull all the stuff out of your stash into that, and then you just have your 1200 stash space for weapons, ammo, things that you are going to sell. So that is what Fallout First does for you, and then I think it does stuff for like the pass and all that. So let's say you don't have it like I do, because I don't have $100 to spend every year to play Fallout, even though I don't really play this game all that much. So if you really want to make a dent in profits and you want to make a lot, you guys can have Fallout First. It's $100 just to make more money in the game, which that's up to you. But let's say you guys don't have it and you guys are just like me and you have the 1200 storage in your stash box. The best things you guys can sell would be ammo and plans. They are the 2 lightest things in the entire game to sell. Now my theory is we have the 200 stash space in our stash box. My plan is to use either that full 200, 100, or even 50 of that space towards ammo and plans. Now, when it comes to selling ammo, as you see, I'm only selling the ballistic types. I don't sell energy because I don't need all that space, and I don't sell explosives. I only sell the ballistic stuff. Everyone is looking for ammo. Selling ammo is one of the best things to do, but a lot of people sell it at the wrong price. Do not sell ammo for anything over 1 cap if you want to make a profit. Unless it's like explosives and... oh shoot. I can't do that right now. Sorry about that. Do not sell anything over like 1 cap if you want to make a profit, unless it's like explosives and other things that I wouldn't really know what to sell them for, like mini nukes or missiles, any other round that is hard to get. Alright, sorry about that. Someone called me. I had to fix that. So I sell everything for 1 cap, and the reason why is because however much ammo you have is how much they're going to buy it for. So since I have about 4,073 rounds of 45, if someone came up and bought that whole thing, I would be getting 4,700 or 4,073 caps. So that is one of the best way to make money in Fallout. The other way to do things is to sell plans, which I am currently doing. There is only one problem with it, is that what the game says it's sold for is incorrect versus how the community rates it. So everything you see right now is not up to spec. I honestly don't have any idea how any of these plans are worth, but I'm just kind of going off of what the game does show, and then I'm kind of thinking how much someone would buy it for. Plus I have also looked around at all the other vendors around me and other people selling it, so I kind of understand what is going to sell and for how much. A place you guys can go check is this place called Fed, so FED 76.info, and you just say planning pricing. Can people quit texting me? I'm busy. And basically it'll tell you what each plan is worth if you find something good. I'm pretty sure I only see recipes ever being sold for like 10 to 5, but anything like armor plans or building plans, you guys are going to probably want to look up, or go and look at your fellow vendors, and not the game vendors, but your other people in the game, and see what they sell things for. Another thing you guys can do is sell legendaries. Armor and weapons. I don't have the numbers for that since I don't do that. You guys are going to have to go to the info, the Fed 76 info, to figure out what that is and sell that, or you can just sell them straight to the vendor. It's completely up to you. Now for the last thing you guys can do, well, there aren't any unless I can find one. It would be to do events. Oh, there's an event down there. Yeah, breach and clear, I think that gives you maybe 100 caps. So you guys can do events. I don't know all the numbers for the events, mainly because some of them either glitch out and I never see them give me the number, or trying to find the information how much it's going to give you is really hard. So some of the best ones I've heard to do would be Scorched Earth, Tester Metal, Project Purity. I think that happens up here. Project Purity is somewhere up here in this area. And then Radiation Rumble, which happens down here. I know that event very well since I go there all the time. They seem to give you really good caps. Tester Metal, when I did it, only gave me 120. I've been told whenever you finish like a part of the event, like a wave, you're supposed to get caps, but I've never seen that happen before, so I'm not sure. Scorched Earth gave me 200. If you do any of the power plants, it gives you about 100. And anything else, you're just going to have to figure out for yourself, because I honestly don't know all the numbers, and no one has this information. Not even other YouTubers I can find have it, and there's nowhere online I can find that has the proper numbers. So that is the best way you guys can make money in Fallout 76. Sorry that it's kind of bleak and not 100% straightforward, but that's the only ways I honestly know how to make a profit in this game. Guys can go ahead and do your own research and let me know down in the comments below, and I can definitely help you guys out with whatever information I have. If you have questions and you want me to test whatever your theories are, I will more than welcomely test your guys' theory and help you guys out and see what numbers we can come up with. Anyway, guys, that's about it for this fall video. Please stay tuned for other ones. We're going to be coming out with how to get certain junk, ammo videos, and then probably updated versions of other videos. And I still have weapon videos to do. It's just we're going to go a different way with it and see how that's gonna do. So yeah. Please sub to the channel. It helps me out and it lets you guys know when I'm putting up videos, and you guys can stay tuned for all the videos you guys love and all the straightforward understanding and my hard as or English, the best that I do on this channel. You can check out my social medias. The link will be down below. Check out my website, and we also have a Discord now that will soon be 100% up to date, but for right now you guys can just join it, hang out, answer questions, all the sorts of stuff. So yeah, my name is Sartorius, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to comment down below.